Pride, my LGBTQ+ icon is Anne Aslett, the Chief Executive of the Elton John AIDS Foundation. Anne has been an incredible champion and ally to the community for many decades now, working tirelessly to remove stigma, working closely with Sir Elton John and David Furnish.
I've chosen George Michael. The way he embraced his own arrest in a public bathroom in California with the release of the track Outside just 6 months later was inspired and inspiring. Through humour, he highlighted everyone's peccadillos, including his own, and the track went to #1 across Europe.
My icon is Freddie Mercury. Growing up and having him from an Indian background, was just incredible. And the Live Aid gig in 1985 still is up there as one of the best shows ever.
The person that I've chosen is England and Chelsea women's footballer Fran Kirby. Fran has won multiple honours with both Chelsea and England over the past 9 years and has been instrumental in the rise in popularity of the women's game, notably seen in the increase in attendances at clubs like Chelsea and Arsenal.
So for me, it's got to be Sandy Toksvig. Not only is she the boss on things like Have I Got News For You and many other shows like that, but she also founded the Women's Equality Party, and she came up with the phrase GUDP. That stands for Global Undervalued Domestic Product. That's all of the work that women do around the house on top of their day jobs that is undervalued, and it would add billions to the economy.
I've chosen my old friend, former Australian and international rugby star, Ian Roberts, who's a real trailblazer, one of the first sports stars and first rugby players to come out. Since then, he's advocated for LGBTQ+ rights and mental health charities.
I have a huge amount of admiration for Jake Daniels, the Blackpool footballer who was only 17 when he was brave enough to come out in 2022, making him the UK's first openly gay active footballer.
My inspiration is Paul McCaffrey, our head of campaigns here at Newgate. Other than being an icon in the office, he is a major inspiration to me professionally and a wonderful mentor. He brings such joy to the office and I love seeing him every single day.
I was brought up on Pet Shop Boys, so my icon is definitely Neil Tennant or Chris Lowe. Yeah, definitely Chris Lowe.
I have loved Freddie Mercury since I was 12 years old. He is a phenomenal singer, songwriter and musician, and I really believe that he lived his life the way he wanted to live it, despite all the prejudices of the time.
My LGBT icon is Sir Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen famously came out during a radio debate about Section 28, much to the detriment of his career at the time. McKellen later went on to found the now infamous LGBT charity Stonewall.
My favourite gay icon is Martina Navratilova, who, as well as competing at the highest level of tennis for so many years, since retiring, has been a fantastic supporter and a steadfast defender of women in sport.